and welcome back to Vogue and Glitter. Today I'll be talking to you about Vogue magazines, actually about the February issues of Vogue magazine. I am a huge Vogue lover. I've been collecting Vogues for some time now. Some of them you can see probably in the back, but I thought I'll be talking to you guys every month about what I've read in Vogue, what I loved about each specific issues, what I didn't like so much. And so today this is going to be the first chapter of this whole story, and today it's going to be in Vogue February 2015. Okay, let's start with the US Vogue. I've been subscribed to the magazine for I don't know, about 5 years probably now, and the February issue again has a little starlet on the cover. In this month it's Dakota Johnson. Dakota is obviously there for the reason of having the premiere of 50 Shades of Grey next week. It's a huge movie, everybody's waiting for it. She's the star of it, so I can imagine that's why she's on the cover. In my opinion, I prefer to have models on the cover of Vogues, but those can be more seen in the French Vogue, in German Vogue, in Spanish one, basically everywhere else outside of the American version. So but that's okay. I mean, this is the direction. Apparently this is what sells. The cover is okay. Dakota is really, she's looking fresh on it. She's very young. She's being shot here by Mario Testino, and the feature it's okay. I'd say something like Mario Testino would shoot, so nothing spectacular, but she looks okay. I wanted to talk to you about not the Dakota part of the magazine, but some other feature that I loved in this issue, and this is a feature and a story shot by Mikael Jansson. I think Mikael Jansson has become one of my favorites ever photographers recently, and he shot this amazing story for the February issue of US Vogue, and I will tell you a little story what it is about. So I don't know if you guys know, but the US Vogue has moved from Times Square to the One World Trade Center. So they're one of the first companies, the whole Condé Nast Publishing moved there, that has moved to the new World Trade Center building. And so due to that fact, there has been this little shoot done to kind of show the new surroundings, the One World Trade Center, and to have fashion put in the middle of it. And I have to say, I love the story so much. You can see great pictures here, of the models being shot in the building, around building, kind of with a One World Trade Center in the back. And there's one that I love especially, and in Vogue it says it's parallel lines, and you can see a model wearing Altuzarra coat. It's very with stripes. It has stripes and this kind of brown lining, and in the back you can see some old New York building and One World Trade Center as well, and it kind of looks just amazing. I will put the picture right here so that you can have this idea of what I'm talking about. But I think this is one of my favorite pictures I've ever seen in Vogue, and it just is particularly amazing, and you can kind of get this vibe of New York. This is what the story is called. The story is written by Robert Sullivan, and you can kind of get this idea of something new happening to the US Vogue, and it is very exciting. To be honest, I would be so thrilled to see one of the pictures from this shoot on the cover, but I know it would never happen. But it would be truly artistic and kind of, going back to the roots. But if you don't get the February issue of Vogue, go to your newsstand or check it out online, because this is one of the most beautiful stories I've seen in the US Vogue for a really long time. So go check it out. another edition of Vogue, and this is the British one. I've been reading British Vogue for the past, I think, 10 years, or even, I think, more than 10 years. It's crazy. I'm so old. No, just kidding. This is the cover that I think a lot of people have been waiting for a really long time, and it shows Jordan Dunn on it. Okay, so it's Jordan Dunn. I don't know if you know her. She is a British model. I had a pleasure of seeing her last year during the Vogue Festival in London. She's just so beautiful, obviously, and she seems also very nice, and I think she's one of the most hardworking models out there. You know, she has a little boy, she travels constantly, and that is what this whole feature is all about. The story is called Global Girl, and obviously she is one. She travels constantly between London, New York, Paris, you know, and everywhere else, and the story is just that. She shows her in different clothes. To me, they have kind of 60s 70s vibe, very clean, very easy to wear, and you know, nothing extraordinary. So I think the biggest thing this month for Vogue UK is that Jordan is finally there. She's finally on the cover. I mean, it's been long time coming for the UK edition, and I'm really thrilled that it's finally happening. Jordan looks really fresh, really beautiful. And so, you know, just check it out. Spring is coming, I can feel it. The last thing I wanted to share with you is my favorite cover of February, and it comes from Vogue Deutsch. I have this tendency of stalking my friends who go abroad for a trip or business trip or whichever trip they go abroad where Vogue is available. I always kind of, you know, ask them kindly to bring me a copy, and this time I got a copy of the February Deutsch Vogue. Straight from Berlin, and I have to say that I fell in love with the cover when I saw it online, so I was like, yeah, I need this issue. So thankfully my friend was so nice and got it for me. So I love the cover very much. So I've seen it online, and I really needed to have one. It features a model called Vanessa Moody on it, and she's wearing Saint Laurent by Heidi Smein hat on it. And I think it's really cool because she wears it in a way that it's kind of like we can see only one of her eyes, and the vibe is very black and red and white, and these are like the only colors featured, and the focus is on her face, and it's very striking to me, at least, and I love it. And the whole feature inside the whole story, shot by Camilla Akrans, I'm not sure how to pronounce it, sorry, has the same vibe and the same feeling, kind of celebrating women's style. So it is all very feminine but very also masculine, kind of showing that women can wear whatever they want, and it all has those red and black colors only for the most part. So I love it so much, even though I don't understand German. The pictures, the language of photos, you know, it's international, and this is what I love about Vogue, because the pictures just speak to me, or they not, but yeah, this is the example of the pictures having a great impact. Okay, you guys, so this has been the first installment of the In Vogue series. I hope you enjoyed it. If you did, please give it a thumbs up so that I know to continue with it, and also subscribe to my channel if you would like to know about other movies that will be showing up on my YouTube channel, which they will. And I love Vogue, you know that already, so there will be more coming up each month about Vogue and Vogue style and everything regarding to Vogue. So yeah, hope you enjoyed it, and you guys, I wish you all a great day. Bye!